I just learned just today that the Monster Energy logo is an M for Monster Energy. Mind blown. Have you ever wondered what monster could have created that scratch logo that you see on the Monster Energy cans? Well, I did. This is what monster I think might have created that big scratch logo that we all know and love on a Monster Energy can. I don't know, I just go to the grocery store and I look at the can and look at that logo. I'm like, who did this? What did this? I don't know, maybe it's just me being a weirdo. This is my version of what the Monster Energy monster looks like. So I'm gonna take you through the process of what I did. It's very hot today. It's about 100 degrees today. So without further ado, if you like this video and you want to see more of them, please hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and smack the subscribe button and join the horsepower. Now, no more horsing around. Let's get right into the video and let's get started. And if you don't like the video and don't subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll bite ya. As you can see, I've already sketched out everything that I'm planning on doing. Honestly, I really have no plan for this at all. I'm just kind of winging it as I go. So I was just kind of sketching what I think the Monster Energy monster looks like. Next, I'll be mixing together some yellow and some neon green paint to make kind of like this toxic green color. And I'm pretty much going to be painting everything. So since you're mixing together paint, and if you make the next batch of mixed paint and it doesn't quite match up with the first one, like one's more green, this area is more green than this, that's totally fine in this look. It's actually probably gonna look cool. Okay, so I've made a decision. I think I'm gonna go comic book route. So I'm gonna use black paint and start roughly sketching out where I want my comic lines to go. Now, this looks very complicated, and you'd be correct, it is complicated, because I made it that way. If you ever decide to copy this look, and this is way too complicated for you, you can make it a lot simpler, just don't add as many lines. How I did this, if you say, how did you do this? I just had fun with it. I just kept adding more lines where I see fit, and I just kept adding and adding and adding to it until I was happy. The only way I would explain how to do these lines is create like your flow of lines. Like the arm here has like its own flow like this, and the neck, it's flowing up like this, and the Monster Energy scratch, it's going flow like this. So all the lines have, it looks very complicated and messy, but it's a clean mess, if that makes any sense. For the tongue, I'm gonna start off by painting it red. Now, just like everything else, I'm gonna start putting lines on the tongue. Now I'm gonna paint the rest of the inside of the mouth with black. I'm also going to be filling in the teeth with white. I'm gonna dab on a little bit of light brown eyeshadow just so the teeth aren't as white. Now I'm gonna use a very dark red to make the gums. Now I'm going to use gray eyeshadow and shade the bottom of every tooth and outline everything that I want to outline. For the Monster Energy logo, I'm going to cover it with the NYX white pencil. Now I'm going to go in with GiveFace Cosmetics Neon Yellow Pigment. Now I'm going to go in with the GiveFace Cosmetics Pigment in green. Now I'm going to take regular green eyeshadow and just shade the edge of the darkest side of the logo. Moving on to my face, I'm going to take the same color as the rest of my body and stick it on my face. Now I'm going to prime my eyes and then put some green shadow around my eyes. Now I fill my lid with black eyeshadow. Now I'm going to line my eyeballs. To match everything else, I'm now going to outline my face. I think the Monster Energy monster needs a little bit of Monster Energy saliva, drool, dripping from the tongue and the teeth. Make it extra juicy, you know? So I'm gonna add pretty much the same color as everything else. Maybe make it a little bit lighter with maybe a little more yellow. And I'm just gonna kind of slowly drip it from the teeth and a little bit glistening from the tongue. Make it cool. And finally, we are going to add the highlights. You know how much I love highlights. Now, I'm gonna put my wig on, I'm gonna put my contacts on, and we're done.